Good morning, folks. I've got a story out of Australia, and we need to remember that, we all live on this same ball of dirt, and a lot of us face the same issues with our own government. So this story came out. I have confirmed it. Seems kind of crazy on the surface, but I have the lady's Facebook page right here. She's made a couple live videos within the last couple of hours, one was 3 hours ago, the other's 4 hours ago, and it seems that she's on the run. So let's go ahead and talk about the story here. Wanted anti-vaccine parents on the run from the hospital. Amber Alerts issued. Now, I don't know if they have like a similar type of system set up over there, like our Amber Alert, but that's what the headline reads. Story goes as this. The parents of a 4-year-old disabled child are considered by authorities to be on the run with their child. The couple has been public with their concerns that vaccines of seizures and spastic quadriplegic cerebral palsy and undiagnosed uncontrolled epilepsy. They are expected to be charged by authorities later today. Police issued an Amber Alert for the boy, whose name is Chase, Thursday afternoon, shortly after he was taken by his parents from Lady Salento Children's Hospital. Chase is unable to walk without assistance due to his condition. By Friday, a Brisbane citizen notified authorities that she'd seen Sini Walker, Chase's mother, and Chase in the area. Police were able to immediately locate Ms. Walker in Newcastle, northern New South Wales, but sans Chase. Police then ramped up the hunt, claiming to have evidence that Chase was now traveling in a Honda CR-V with his father, Mark Alexander Stephen. The day before these events, Sini Walker had posted to Facebook that she believed vaccines to be the root cause of her son's condition. She also attacked the Department of Child Safety. "How much more do we have to prove that we love our kid?" she said. "He needs to get better, and they're destroying that." She said that neither her and her husband nor Chase wanted to be in the hospital, and that the medications and hospital food were making his condition worse. "I hate watching my son being drugged up, and he doesn't wake up because he's in a coma because of the medications they give him," she said. "I've also told the doctors and the child services that I will not feed my son any of their stuff, and I will fight for him not to have it. That will be the last thing he has because I believe he's allergic to it, and he will seizure to the point he'll die." Australia's war against the medically non-compliant has entered a terrifying phase, and it's the same way here in the U.S. Okay, so I'm going to go over to her Facebook Live videos that she had posted earlier, and we'll start with this one from 4 hours ago.
Hi everyone. I just come outside to try and catch a breath. The corruption. Corruption, come on mate. I'm going to go call Brisbane doctors, the paediatrician seeing Chase. I'm going to go call the doctors of Brisbane and have a good old hour chat with them and come back, and I'm going to say, well, if he was my patient, I would let him go home and have follow-ups with him, but he's not my patient. Me asking, does he is in any risk of dying tonight? Is it an emergency? No, it's not. No, it's no emergency. Oh, okay then. So why does my son have to stay in overnight and be assessed even further? It's disgusting. Corruption. Who has she spoken to? Australia, stand up. Everyone. This is beyond a joke. My son isn't in any danger. He's sick. He's 12.8 and he weighed in at 12.8 again today. He has not lost any weight. He is stable. His stats are completely fine. And now they want to take my child and keep him in overnight with police standing there waiting around. Like, what's going on in Australia? Everyone wake up. and stand up for our kids, because the corruption's just disgusting. I'm overwhelmed with the fact that people can just stand there and watch a mother heartbreaking in tears and try to protect her own, and they say we've got to listen to the doctors. The doctor just said to me, he is not in any danger. He does need further tests done. That is it. Yes, if it was her patient, she would allow him to go home. Yes, I have this on recording, and yes, I'm going to send it into every media station if they allow this to happen. I am done. I want my family back. I am over the fact that this system can think they can do this to me. Services, I do not care about the gag of 2 years imprisonment. Do it. Don't care anymore. Frickin' over it. I'm done. You're not gonna hurt my kid anymore. I've seen the light. I've seen the corruption day in and day out since I've had my son, and I've woken up and I'm now seeing how bad it is just in another state and how much control they really do have. When you think you can come to a friendly and have someone stick up for your child, but they're really not in the best interest of their child but their own job, and being told what to say, why would you speak for an hour and a half on the phone to someone from Brisbane Hospital that sees Chase, that is trying to kill him, because they know I have freaking everything to prove that what they've done is negligent and malpractice, and they have harmed my child 100%. They almost killed my child if I didn't stop. So it's funny, I walk through emergency now and everyone stares at me. Yeah, I'm that lady on the news that stole my own child from my own appointment that I went to. I booked to go to appointment to see about his peg, and turns around, it's all set up and they want to assess him and take him that day. Okay. Good work, services. Go spin more lies. Think I wouldn't come out? I've come out. I don't care. Send me to jail for 2 years. I'd rather go to jail than watch another family get destroyed like ours. We have done everything for our son. Everything we can. And we continue to love and care with all our hearts, even my little girls. I want to go home with my son tonight, with my child. Everyone ring up John Hunt to hospital and call them and nag them and tell them this is not right. We are the people and we deserve more. It's disgusting. The corruption is just beyond. We have no more rights. I don't know how you think it's okay to sit there and tell me that my son's not in emergency death, that he's not going to die tonight, and if he was her client, she would let him go home and then see him in a couple of days. So that's funny. And it's funny, I've got that on recording too. So good work, Brisbane. Stuffed up on your training with that one. Didn't let her tell her to feel guilty for it either. So everyone, keep sharing this. I wanted to go viral. Like, I'm talking like everywhere in the world. This is not just our country. Every country is getting screwed over by our corruption, by our government, by child services who think they can take any child. What about the pedophiles that take our kids and then they go and chuck them in a river? What happened with that little girl at Browns Plains, huh? Who was watching her? We as community pay taxpayers' money to this community. We sit there and we don't even follow where these children are going. What community are we living in? What day are we living? What year are we living in? Wake up, love each other, care for each other, love for the future, which is your children. If we don't do this, we have nothing. We should just roll over and shoot ourselves in the back of the head and give up, because we need to protect our kids and no one is. Not even the people in charge that should be having a freaking heart to turn around and go, hey, maybe I should stop. Maybe I should just stop and tell them, no, this is not right. It is against the law to keep someone against their will. 100% against their will if they're not in emergency at all, and they shouldn't be in an emergency. I know my son's healthy. He's got a cold just like I do. So everyone, share to the whole world. Make sure you ring up John Hunter Hospital. Let them know that they're trying to kidnap my child yet again, just like they tried to medical kidnap my child with me not consenting to a cannula, and then them putting a cannula into my son and assaulting him, and then ripping it out, and then leaving him with a bruise, with a welt underneath him, with clogs underneath, with a band-aid. This is what happened to my son. In the care of the child services pushing me to get looked at for him. So we as the people stand up, start with Chase. It's called the Chase's Law. We're changing it. We're making sure the community knows what happens to our children, and everyone knows that our children should not have secrets, and everyone not know where they are going. I want to know where my next door neighbour goes if he gets beaten by his parents. I want to make sure he's healthy. I want to make sure he's happy, because I am the community. I have humanity. I love every person in the world, because we're here together. We're stuck on this massive island, and we should share it. We should love each other and make sure our kids don't be harmed. So stand up. If this was your kid, what the hell would you do? Keep sharing it, everyone. Like, this is, at the moment, I've got 800 viewers. Keep going. I told them I'd get 3,000 in 5 minutes. I've gone for, how long have I gone for? About 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes. Keep going and share it. And I'm going to go in there and I'm going to show them I've got 5,000 viewers from the 10-minute mark, okay? So you either stop your bullshit corruption, or I'm going further. I don't care. Go send me to jail for speaking out for the gag order. Guess what? The gag order protects you, because I can't talk. But hey, guess what? I don't care, because I'm protecting my son, and I don't care what happens to me. I know what's right for my son, and I don't care if you put me to jail. I really don't. At least I know his dad protects him as much as I do, so he'll be there too. You know, it takes a freaking community to raise a child. So keep standing up, love your kids, make sure you know that John Hunter has my son right now. John Hunter Hospital. Ring them, New South Wales, everyone watching, 1,000 people watching right now. Ring John Hunter Hospital. Let them know that you've seen tonight's view, post, you've seen me speak, and you know what's happening. And you will not stop just like me, because Chase is the community child. And like I said to the police officer, if my son could speak, he would turn around and say, I want to leave the hospital. I'm healthy. I've just got a cold. Let me go. Please. This is what they do to children that can't speak. They think they can voice upon them. I don't think so. My son's not injured. My son's not in emergency critical death and he's going to die. They've said this. I've got it on recording. So come at me, Channel 7. Come at me, Channel 9. Come at me, Channel 10. ABC. Anyone. Freaking anyone that wants to take on the corruption of this shit Australia. I'm down for it. I'm done, hey. This is disgusting. My son deserves the best of the best, and I am his best. I know him more than anyone in this world. 100%. Everyone stand up for him. Please make the law change. Make sure people know what's happening to our kids. It's not fair that parents can't talk about what happens to their kids and when services get involved. It's not okay. You are the community. You pay the taxpayers. Follow your money. Watch where it goes and make sure these kids are getting the right care, treatment and everything, and there'll be less rapes, less murders, less pedophiles getting their freaking toys off people. We need to stand up and protect people. Ring up and protect our children. Love and peace to everyone.
Alrighty, and you heard her speak. Apparently they have laws there to where they can't even speak out. They have gag orders. I don't know if that's just her in particular, or if that's if that's a law across the nation. But they're trying to do that here. They're trying to implement that here. You know, now I can't necessarily agree with the vaccines and stuff was what led to the cerebral palsy, but when it comes to the seizures, it's very, very possible. Now, whether it is or not the reason for the seizures doesn't matter. The medicines don't work. We should know that by now. The medicines that they prescribe do not work. The odd thing is there is a medicinal plant that seems to do wonders with epilepsy and seizures, but it's like pulling teeth trying to get that through to anybody, because if we utilize that natural plant, well, then big pharma is not the one that profits. But it's not all about profit, folks. It's about a soft kill, and that's a fact. It's about a soft kill. And that's what's been going on in our country and countries abroad for a long time, and it's enough. She's got another video. I'm going to play it now.
Oh, you can't see him. Can't really see you, Chase. Yeah. Can't really see you in the car seat. Hey, Bubby. Mummy's just airing his stomach out and get some wind, a bit uncomfortable with the drive. Hey, Bubby. Yeah, get some air. So I'm going home. Thanks. Yeah, no, I need it for Chase. Can't see him. Yeah, just for 2 seconds. Going home. And we're... Hey, what are you doing? I'm live.
What?
I'm on live. You can't. They can't hear. I have to keep talking. Hey, Chase. So we're going home. We're gonna have a check-up Monday with them. With a lovely doctor. Ended up having her own say in it. You know, like humans do have their say. Put your foot down and protect these beautiful little souls that are so innocent against them. So thanks everyone for the support. Thanks for sharing. Thanks for making sure everything was told to the world, the truth. Thanks to my sister that spoke up for us and made sure that, you know, the truth was heard. Me and Marcus go in and day out looking after Chase, making sure everything is done for him, making sure he gets every possible care, necessity, anything he gets. And I try my hardest. I've fundraised ever since disability services couldn't help me, so they said NDIS is coming in, so I haven't had help hardly any from those people. So we're really struggled, and you know, it's upsetting to know that our system has let us down, the Queensland system. You know, it's upsetting. I don't even know what to say anymore. I'm gobsmacked. But thanks everyone. We're going home. Hey Chase, you gonna wave? Wave? You wave? Yeah, good waving. Yeah, good waving. You gonna wave? Chasey, wave? You wave? Yeah, can you wave? No, you gotta wave. Yeah, good job. Good waving, Bobby. Yeah, so Chase is getting good at his waving. Hey, so thanks everyone. Can't really see me, it's really dark. Woo.
Add Peter in this.
Alright, bye. Everyone go over to Mark Stephen, my partner's Facebook. He's doing a live now and he just wants to let everyone know how he's feeling. Alright. Love to all. Thanks for sticking up for our future. Lovely little family and our community.
So, you know, that leaves me with questions, obviously. I don't know if they're actually on the run or not. I will be looking into this. I will also put the links to the article and these 2 live video recordings. I will put, of course, in the description. I'll be trying to keep an eye on it, seeing what's going on, seeing if they are absolutely in the clear or whether they're actually being looked for. But this is an issue, folks. This is a very, very serious issue. They have just totally overstepped their bounds in every country that I can think of. Absolutely every country that I can think of. It's insane, folks. It is absolutely insane. You know, a lot of times when a person goes to the doctor, they'll go there and, you know, they'll say what they think to the doctor, and then the doctor just does whatever the hell they want, right? And, you know, that's idiotic, right? That's like working at a factory or an industry to where you've operated a machine for 10 years, and you have a guy that was just hired on as a supervisor that went to college, you know, in relation to said equipment, and they'll come down there and try and tell you, oh, well, this and this and this, you know, and next thing you know, you have a nightmare in front of you because the machine don't work the way the college books wrote. You know, machine operators will know what I'm talking about. They'll be able to appreciate that analogy, but that's what it is. You know, we go to the doctor, Or we take our children to the doctor and they tell us what the problem is. Even if we know that's not the problem. They enforce that. They enforce that you take their medicines. When you ask them about alternative treatments, they look like you're crazy. Oh, that won't work. That won't work. Look what's happening to the electronic cigarette industry, right? There are still doctors coming out and doing bogus reports on it, right? Because they're told to. Not because they know, because they're told to. Or they're just total flippin' idiots, one of the two. But we've got to put a stop to this. We've got to put a stop to this. Parents should not have to live in fear that they're going to lose their children simply for doing the best for their child. Whether it be refusing vaccines, whether it be homeschooling, it's got to stop. Got to stop.